everybody. I'm back with another Miranda movie review. And before I get started, I want to draw attention to my t-shirt. It was designed by my husband and I for our single Rewind, which is available on all streams of music. We perform under the name The Polk Duo, ThePolkDuo. You can find all of our music and our t-shirt on our website at www.thepolkduo.com. It's our tribute to Black love, and these are videotape, and some of the popular couples from TV shows back in the day, like Dwayne and Whitley, Martin and Gina, Jamie and Fancy, Laura and Stefan slashed out because she ended up with Steve at the end, and Moesha and Q. So if you're feeling it, head over to our website. It comes with a free download of our single. All right, we're going to get into this review. I am reviewing Freshman Year on Netflix. I scrolled across this movie, and y'all know what? I saw a movie I hadn't seen with Black people, so I said I gotta watch it, and then I'm gonna review it. Freshman Year is a faith-based film, and of course I loved it because as a Christian, it was nice to see a film that represents, my morals and my beliefs. It was nice to see a faith-based film with a Black cast, and it wasn't churchy. It wasn't like, won't he do it? Yes, he will. It wasn't, Lord, please send me a man. I've been fasting. It wasn't that kind of a film. I watched those two. I'll review those too. But this one was different. This was sort of contemporary, sort of conservative. And it was directed by Jude Johnson. And it's about a teenage boy who's graduating high school and entering his freshman year at college. And so his faith is sort of put to the test as he comes across the peer pressures and challenges that college brings. I know for me, going to North Carolina A&T, Aggie Pride, as a freshman and being saved, I was presented with some challenges and temptations that I had heard about but never really dealt with directly. So I thought the movie was very relatable. I think it's good for youth, and it was good to see youth in the film. A lot of the cast were supposed to be, they were supposed to be in college, so it was cool to see them acting in a faith-based film. And so I think this movie is good to show other teenagers and youth. This is good for Bible study, for youth night, youth revival, the shut-in. Y'all remember those shut-ins? This is good for all of that. I definitely thought it was good. And because it deals with a relatable topic, it's a good conversational piece. It's good to talk with your children, and your family, or just other peers. Like, if you know that drugs, sex, alcohol, the big three that we talk about are such a temptation, instead of telling young people to stay away from them, continue to do so, but also talk to them about what will happen if you do. Okay, so let's say you do smoke weed, or you start to get addicted to, popping pills. I don't know. Tell them, what those consequences may look like. But the movie did a good job of showing how the main character dealt with consequences. I'm not going to tell you what happened because I don't want to give it away. Showing what happened, did a good job showing what happened with his choices that he made, but also that God's love is redeeming. His family still was disappointed in his choices, but at the end, they sort of, supported him, prayed him through. And so I definitely thought it showed kids that it'll be all right, but you will still have to live with those choices. So it's definitely a good family movie. If I didn't say this in the beginning, it's TV PG. So there's nothing in it that's unclean. That sounds real churchy, huh? Unclean, like unclean spirit. I will say the only thing is it was a little bit cheesy. The faith-based film, that's hard to say a lot. Faith-based film was a little bit cheesy because they would do what I call scripture drops. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm here for the word. The scriptures are important, but I felt like sometimes it would drop scriptures in odd places. For instance, if somebody said, "Do you have plans for Saturday?" Somebody else might say, "Well, the Lord said that he knows the plans he has for us, plans to prosper." It was like, yeah, that probably wouldn't really happen in a real conversation. So I felt like it was a little forced in that regard, but overall, the movie was still super cute. It was quality. It looks good. I give kudos to the director, to the cast, and The lead actor, his name is Diallo Thompson. I think I said it right. And if you've seen Barbershop 3, you'll recognize him because he's Ice Cube's son's friend. So that's who that is. Well, time for my rating. I give this movie 2 hearts because I thought it was really good, but it had a little bit of cheese in there for me. But overall, it was really worth it, and I definitely added it to my list on Netflix. And thank you again for watching my Miranda movie review of freshman year. Y'all have a good night.